Okay, great day, everyone. Well, we're going to finish up the our waiting people that we have. For those that don't know, this started happening, what is it, a year or two ago?
At least 2 to 3 even.
It's been a while.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, I went to Mexico and I got some stones to bring back with me. I went to the ruins, and lo and behold, we had little ghosties attaching to the stones that wanted to be worked with. And so anyway, I have a way of checking to see this is all that's left. We had a lot.
Oh, a lot. We had so many. We have a lot of videos out if anyone's interested in
They're
those.
on the other channel. But
Yeah,
I do have a lot of videos out where we were working with, well, you'll see today, working with some on the other side. And some of them come through with messages. I think we have one here with messages, and I think we have these to be worked with. So we'll see what happens. Do you have your pendulum?
No, but I can use one of yours if I need one.
Yeah,
but you remember it started with the spirit hanging in the pendulum.
Yeah.
The broken pendulum, and then
there was a spirit that was in one of the pendulums. Well. Yes, there was a spirit that was in one of the pendulums, and I wound up breaking the pendulum and sending it on its way. And so now we have ones that have watched the pendulums, and I always check them to make sure anyway first. But we do have the one, and I'm going to ask again. Yes. So I asked if it bows to the light of truth. He said yes. And are you still there watching the pendulums? Yes. So we do have some working with us from the other side. We have quite a few.
We do.
Yeah.
They're there.
What was it? Baba light.
Big Baba light.
Big Baba light was one of the fun ones. We had a errant sadhu that was telling us how tough he was. He is so big, he is so important, he is so tough, and he was going to challenge me. This one was really funny. And we sicked Big Baba light on him, and he was just, no! It was funny.
It was quite a time, though. I mean, really, some of the in sync things happen that we can't even relay. Certain things that happen that were so in sync, and you know, when the spirit came into the pendulum, it would hang so heavy. I mean, you just knew.
Yeah, you could feel something.
Anyway, a lot of different things happened that of phenomena that there was no way to deny what was happening. But
yeah, a lot of phenomena took place.
Yeah.
But anyway, we work with a Himalayan master. There's one woman that's still there that's in a cave. That's Sadhvi woman that's in a cave. She's still embodied. Most of them are not embodied, but we have one that's embodied, the Sadhvi.
I forgot
Sadhvi
her
that's in the cave.
The Sadhvi. I'd like to give her a ring, see how she's doing.
Yeah, that would be interesting, yeah. But anyway, we've had a few of them that come through. And some of the most bizarre ones, the ones that come through the lingas.
Oh, that's a trip.
The linga, when you get a linga, when one of them are in the linga stone, we never know what's going to happen with that one, because usually they're a little more odd.
Plus the linga would disappear and roll off on its own.
Yeah, sometimes they would be. Sometimes it was one that was close to completion, and they just wanted to sit in the energy and be still. And then other ones were, ones that wanted to challenge or whatever. So you never know what's coming up with that. But anyway, we're going to start. Let's start with this one.
So
and
go to the stones, and then, I just
she holds it and she feels the energy, and then she connects with it there.
With the spirit, and I haven't done this for a while.
This has been quite a while since we've done this, but we need to finish up with these.
Yeah, I've been working with the pendulum, so this is a different feeling, for sure. Okay, so man, takes me sometimes to connect. It takes a sec. Okay, so are you saying man something? I'm just trying to get a feeling.
In the beginning, it's almost like charades. First word
is. She's good at it, though. She's good at deciphering it. Okay, so man. All right, we've got that.
Man. We've got man. Man.
Type out.
Okay.
Man. Next word. Okay. Man. Speak. Okay, man. Speak.
Man.
Please speak then.
Yeah.
Man. Speak. He not have his silence. He not have his silence.
Okay.
This man of time that he lived when there were lots of ancient things happening, like priests having their work that was different than now. But but he was there with these priests, but he not make his heart like he should. He not make his heart like that priest community of what the heart of the substance of that community was. He was just there, and he did not do that. And
right.
So he now feels like my silence I not have, because I not put my
he did it as a job. That's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like 9 to 5. I'm not putting my heart in it. I'm here. I'm doing what I need to do by rote.
Yeah.
And not really entering the substance of it.
That's right. That sounds like. I do see some scrolls. Do I find myself? Should I have my head in the master's writing? I don't know. Should I have my head in the writing of those scrolls that are this, do this right, do this that way, do this that way, and not be away from these sacred scrolls in my heart? Is this what I should?
Better to, rather than to depend on the words of do's and don'ts, better to just go in your heart with all sincerity and want to find God, know God.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see how he's reacting to that. Your words coming. Okay, so she say not think a lot. Is that what she say? Not think or get teaching?
You have to connect more with the heart rather than these external dogmatic do's and don'ts. So was he more in a Christian, or was he somewhere like he's doing scrolls maybe?
Yeah. Seeing across, it does feel Christian.
Yeah, so we'll just connect him with Christ.
Okay.
We'll let Christ come in directly, and so that you can have that the real teachings. Okay.
Hi, boy. There is. As soon as you say that, I do see Christ there. Gosh, I used to get such crisp visions of Christ that were just so, really.
Yeah.
But now it's there, and it's on the side with arms open like a robe thing there. Okay, so teacher's here. I feel him as he is moving energy into my mind now, like, don't matter about what you think, like,
right,
be this thing of be here,
right,
here, like I'm here, not thinking,
right.
Okay,
has to be more heart-centered rather than just, he was doing it with just the intellectual do's and don'ts rather than the heart-centered teachings.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see if there's much else. So I do see that image of Christ. There's that feeling of, with the energy here is very misty, it's light, it's weak, and then this energy ray would be here is very strong. You can feel the, and this is just relayed through me is what's happening with this being. And so Christ say this to me, like I am not, I'm not a way that I think I am, Christ say to me.
Yeah. You're not what you've perceived yourself to be.
This what Christ, I hear this him say this, like I'm not that thing I think I am. For I thought I was not good. He's saying, no, that's not right.
Right. So he's releasing that bondage that he had himself under, and that's what can happen. You get and that was kind of the message today as well. Don't take on these things that other people tell you, and you take it as valid. You have to find who and what you are at the center. Okay. And so that's what Christ is doing, connecting him to that eternal truth of what's genuinely in there. Okay? Everyone has that 0 point balance, that energy of God, which gives them life. Okay, so that's what's at the center. So you take on these negative spins and run your life around it. And look at this poor being. He's run his life around it for centuries. If he's doing scrolls, I mean, that was a while ago, okay?
And it hasn't left, but...
And he's still in that same mindset. But
that's what we're saying. The energies continue that way.
It continues. And you leave in the same mindset that you were here when you were here. Okay, so he's still rambling around about that. What do I do? What do I do? Right. So, we just connect him with Christ energy and let Christ come in and give him the real teachings to get rid of those erroneous ideas so he can go forward now.
Yeah.
So he can go forward. Once he gets these teachings from Christ and he gets more in alignment, he can take another body form and go back through and try to put those into motion.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So let's see if there's anything else with this connection that I'm feeling. Christ, it is kind of diminishing there, so maybe that means that's good. All that was needed at this point. So let's check in with him. See if he's... Does he escape to the rock? Do you want to check? I don't know. It feels, let's see if there's that presence still there. Okay, I'm just hearing done with this I am, so I think he's okay.
Yeah. So he's moved out of that, thinking that I've been so bad, I haven't followed these directives 100%, I didn't do it the right way.
Yeah.
What I was told, and now I'm under this bondage. But no, Christ has said you're not under a bondage. You need to let go of that. Okay, let go of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So next.
One down. We just have a few here actually, and then this may end for us.
It may. You never know.
They might return. We don't want to say never.
We never know what's coming up next. I mean, this was totally out of the blue when this happened. So
and that's why people may be watching and go, "What in the world?" But honest to God, we had no idea or plan with this. So it just opened up, and so we said, "Okay, let's just do what we need to do and move forward." So that's what we've done. No. We're down to the last, we got 3 more after this.
Yeah,
we used to have them all lined up. Huh?
Oh, my God. Yeah. We must have done at least 80, 90 of those. I mean, it was a lot of them.
We do have a blog with all of them written out, as well as the videos are out, if anyone's... It is there. Thank goodness, because it was a lot.
It was a lot.
And a lot of good teachings came from it. A lot of good
lessons.
Sometimes
they come through with the teaching. It's not for somebody that wants to be helped on the other side. Sometimes it's somebody that wants to give a message as well.
Some of them were just beautiful.
Some of the messages were wonderful. So.
As well as the pointings she gave. Those are all there.
So we will see.
Let's see what happens with this one. Okay. What do I do when I... Okay, what do I do when...
What do I do when I... Next letter.
What do I do when I have to be limbo? When I have to be limbo? When I have to be limber. Limber, like yoga? When I have to be limbo. Limbo. I wonder if they mean kind of in limbo.
In limbo, yeah. I think they're taking it to be in limbo, maybe between births or something.
That's what I was feeling. So is that what you're saying, that you're in between two reality,
in between births, yeah.
Your births, you know. Is this right? Okay. This is what I say. I am resting here, know not what happened next. So what I do, I'm not knowing what will come, and this is scary to me. For what I left before is like a dream to me now. But did that life happen to me? For I have some understanding what happened, but I have left it so it not real anymore to me. Did I live that life, and where am I going now?
Okay, did I live that?
That's
well,
big,
yeah,
big
undoubtedly you lived that life, but again, life is like a dream state. So now you've moved forward, and now you're between births. So if you're ready to take on another birth, then you have to have some type of an emotion as to what you want to go into, what draws you, what is it you want to experience.
Good. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so what I hear she say is she wants me to think or consider what I have in my mind, or what I feel is the path to go. Is this
right?
What she says. So if I do this, then I leave my other life behind.
Yeah, then you be drawn into a new form, and you get to go in and experience new experiences of things you need to learn, things you want to learn.
So this is not easy for me because I have that life, and did I live that life? I feel dream like it not happened to me, but I don't know now.
Yeah, because there's no connection to it any longer, because you're not in a physical form. So what was your religious persuasion when you were in that body?
Say I had to be a one that was not open, nothing open to me. I had to be that way, like nothing had open door for me.
Okay.
To be myself.
Okay, so do you want to learn who you are? Do you want to learn?
I want to, and nothing opened to me when I was there in that other life.
Okay, so all you have to do now is have the desire that you want to learn, that you want to experience. And if you have that desire, you can ask the energy of the universe, you can ask God to please provide you with a form so you can learn, so you can go forward.
Okay, so I feel what she say, like I have moved out of that, and now I go forward into open space. Like, who knows? Like, I have a lot of possibles there.
Yeah, there are a lot of possibilities. Okay, yes,
possibilities to grow in different flower of things.
Right. Right. But you have to have the desire to want to go forward. You have to have something that pulls you, that you want to experience.
This I feel what you say, that I have to plant seed,
right,
in a way, for this flower to grow that I might become later.
Right.
That could it be a pretty flower or ugly, what you say, depend on me.
Yep, depends on you.
I prefer pretty flowers.
Of course, everyone prefers pretty flowers.
I'm just putting it out there. I prefer a sweet smell to me.
Of course, doesn't everyone prefer that sweet savor? I want to experience the sweet life, But again, whatever life it is, you're drawn to, you will learn your lessons, you know. And there are so many, you know, I'm not going to say this planet. There are so many different planets and so many different experiences, but you have to want to go forward. You have to want to learn. You have to, you know, put that out there that you're ready to go forward.
Okay, so let's see if she's ready to do this. She, he, I think it's a she is what it feels like. She. Yes, I do. I do. I will plant seed of what I want, which I will wait for to grow. My seed would be good things.
Yeah.
My seed would be good, like goodness. Okay?
Yeah.
Not badness.
Yeah. Yeah, so just put that out there and tell the universe, I'm ready. I want to go forward. I want to learn. I want to have experience.
And this I hear she speak that I do, because I have not moved out yet. I have been here a long time and wonder what happened before, and now what I want to do is not go back to closed doors to me.
Yeah, yeah.
I want open doors for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like she was in a life where probably a mundane life of, you know, maybe this is what you do. You raise kids, you shut up, and that's it.
It feels like a woman that was just shut out from any ability to grow.
They have no opportunities anywhere.
That's what it feels
so
like.
It's been so cowed into that role that she doesn't have any sort of desire. She really limited the desire within her.
Or shut it off.
So shut it off. Yeah, closed it up.
Yeah.
So, you can open that now, and now you have more time for more opportunities, especially this day and age. It's starting to have more opportunities for women.
This is good to me, my hearing.
I like, yeah, that
my
sounds
hearing,
good.
Enjoy what you say, for I'm sorry, I hear this and it is nice. Okay, so this is good.
Yeah, so just tell the universe, please, and you pray to God, say, please, God, move me forward. Let me have another birth to experience more opportunity.
Okay, so that's resonating, it's feeling, and it's a more expanded feeling now. Like this is, some more movement could take place. So anything else, let's see. What I like to say is that I wonder if I'm pretty enough.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Whatever it is that you go forward, you will find, and that's part of the journey, to find out who and what you are, what your spirit is, what you are at the center.
Pretty in my heart.
There you go.
Pretty in my heart. So thank you.
Okay, perfect. Next.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels like she was like pilgrim era or something, just, know what I mean?
And she couldn't really she had no ability to grow opportunities.
Yeah, no, I just feel like I was
to the task,
Yeah.
Pilgrim.
I don't know why I'm seeing this pilgrim thing.
Could have been. I don't know. I just felt like she was just more in those times where women had they were just stuck.
Yeah.
They're really stuck. Okay, so. Okay, so what say my name. Okay,
say my name. Okay, we'll take your name.
Bob, Jack, I don't know. So, okay, so
Llama. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. Llama.
Llama. Like Buddhist llama? What is it? Llama. Okay. Llama, I am. I am. Like
this is going to be interesting. We got a llama coming through. Okay.
Llama, I am.
Llama, I am.
I'm not anything but llama.
Yeah. Full-on Buddhist. Okay, we got
Buddhist.
this. We got full-on Buddhist.
I'm not anything but llama. What I am is llama. Okay.
Right.
We get it.
We got that. Okay, so let's move forward, Lama. What is it you come to say?
I say my name, Lama. Perfect. Okay, I say that this Lama I am will not be moved to be another way, another type of way, because this is me. And if this go my Lama way, then I no longer be doing good. So this is okay.
Well, I think you've just too much attached to being a Lama.
I would say.
Okay, so this is that attachment to, his his identification.
Yeah.
He's made this that he's a Lama. His identification. Okay, were you in a practicing path or I think it's more in an intellectual path, a study path?
Yeah, so let's see. So I was not intelligence.
Was not intelligent.
I wasn't intelligence, so that is not me, intelligence.
Okay.
I don't understand sometimes things.
Okay.
He's not connecting well. Okay, so we'll put that energy out there. Like
what did you do when you were in life?
Yeah.
What was your daily happening in life?
Okay, so
and we can figure out that way.
So what I do when alive with Lama body, I would say my mantra.
Right.
I would say my time of practice, that I would concentrate on my work.
Right.
And not be thinking lots of things.
Right.
So that I did this not very good.
Okay.
So I just would fall away, like my mind drift to the clouds.
Okay. So a lot of daydreaming. Okay. We're a little spacey daydreaming. Okay.
So what I do now, because I am Lama and I want that to be who I am, but no longer can I concentrate on what I am and don't know what I am.
Yeah, so let go of the idea you're a Lama, for one, okay? Let go of that I am a Lama and ask to go forward to deeper experiences.
Very good.
Ask for the next birth to go into deeper experiences. And I think this is part of the Buddhism thing, that they're reborn as a Lama, or they're reborn to take another rebirth again. They have that driving force. And so, yeah, I think that's what's going on with this one. And this is how he gets attention. This is his attention drive. I'm a Lama. Although now he's confessing I wasn't so great at it. But that's who I, I am a Lama.
Sure. And that's see me as that. Otherwise, what am I?
Otherwise, that's all I got going. Yeah. I'm not good at it, but, this is what I got.
I'm not intelligence either. So, okay. Okay, so Lama that you are did you hear what is said? You can let go of that identity and move forward. So let's see. Yes, maybe that is difficult, because my life is Lama now, but
it's not Lama anymore.
That's the thing. So who is saying that it's Lama now? Well, he says, I say, because I live. I am that. What you say different than what I know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Who do we have in the Buddhist thing? Are they Hindu or Buddhist?
in
our pantheon of helpers that we have here.
Yeah, I thought we did have a Buddhist monk or something.
Yeah.
In there.
Do we have a Buddhist?
I thought we did.
Yeah, let's call and see what we've got here.
We'll just call them up, no problem. They'll come.
Yeah.
They'll come if they're there.
Yeah.
So we did have a Buddhist monk, a very sincere one, actually, as I recall. I can't recall their name.
So could we have our Buddhist representative, we'll say it that way, could we have our Buddhist representative please come to aid this being to understand a little better?
There we go. We'll just say being.
That he is not, this is not his sum total of existence. It is to be a Lama by name only. Okay, basically he's a Lama by name only.
Perfectly put. So I do see the robes. I do see that. It's there like Buddhist man with robe, orange. Okay, which I don't know if they don't always wear the orange. I believe it's more maroon, but this has that feeling.
Yeah.
And of that, it's resonating of it. And the mala. Okay,
So we're going to ask him to have a dialogue with this being to let him know that he needs to let go of this identification of being a Lama, that it's, really fed his ego because he feels like really he has nothing else under that. And I've got that title and that's all I got, and I'm not letting go of that.
Right.
So he's holding himself back.
Yes.
He's holding himself back from experience.
So heavily, so without even all of the true heart behind it, it sounds like too. And getting a bit adamant,
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, so let's see. So Lama need not hear things because I know I Lama.
Nobody's trying to convince you you're a Lama. We're trying to convince you to go further in your path, because otherwise you can just stay there spinning for eons. Do you want to stay there spinning? It's up to you.
But this Lama go, then what? So let's see if we can connect.
So let's connect him with that Buddhist, and so he can give him a little deeper. Maybe he'll listen to him better because he doesn't want to hear it here.
No, he's getting a bit adamant. Okay, so what this man say that come to me? I don't know. I Lama, I tell him. I keep saying. This man want to say something different. No, I tell him I Lama. And this man say, listen what is being said from heart of stillness is different than what you think, all these things. And then I tell, that's what I hear from this man who don't know me, don't know what I am really.
Oh, he knows what you are. He's also Buddhist. He can see what you are and what you think you are. And what you truly are. Okay.
Okay, so Lama, I tell him this what I am, this what I know myself to always be Lama. Don't want to hear what you say. This is what I say to him.
So why did you come here today?
Because I want to say I'm Lama.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you've said that, so we'll leave him there.
Yeah.
You can go be Lama for the rest of the eons, and eventually you'll get tired of being alone saying you're Lama.
Right.
Okay? And when you get tired of that, and you get ready to go forward, when you see you're just sitting there spinning and getting nothing but your ego, that's it. It's all about his ego. When you get ready to actually surrender to God and to find out what's actually there, then you can move forward. So we will leave him there to his own devices.
We had that beautiful presence here, which is unfortunate because
he doesn't want to hear it from him either.
So
he won't hear it. He won't hear it from here. He won't hear it from there. So and that's what happens. Ego gets stuck in that. And, again, he knows he doesn't know anything. He knows he doesn't know anything.
He said he's no intelligent.
He's not intelligent. Well, we can see that. We agree with that 100%.
Now it's showing up.
Yes, you're not intelligent. All you've done is clung to a title. And that's not going to aid you in the end. So he can sit there for eons if he wants and spin in his llama hood.
Anyways, enjoy that.
Enjoy your llama hood.
Llama
That's all we can say. Llama I am.
Llama I amness. That's pretty much all that he can say.
You never know what's going to come up here. We have had, but that's a good one. Yeah, okay, all right. You convinced us. Okay, you're a llama. So I guess he's just going to go around eons.
That's
whoever
it.
He can communicate, go with.
Keep
I'm a llama. Okay.
That's all he had to say, pretty much. There was no other depth that he could speak of, truly.
Yeah, he doesn't want to move forward. He just wants everybody to know that he's a llama.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm full of crap, but I'm a llama.
And you can see what he shut out due to that. He shut out anything deeper that could come to him, which is really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he got caught up in the ego spin of being, but he knows really he doesn't know anything.
Could have been insecurity too, because he kept saying I'm not intelligent.
Exactly.
And,
Exactly. And he feels if he lets go of that, he's got nothing.
Right.
Okay.
That's
that's the greatest thing when you find out you're nothing, then you're everything. So, but if you don't want to find that out, stay in your constricted little ego self. Okay.
It's like more what his robes were, what all the symbology was, versus what's really in there. He
didn't go towards to find out, explore what's really there and what they symbolize. He would just stayed on the outer surface.
That's right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So you can paddle out there on the outer surface all you want to and stay spinning for eons.
Yeah, you can keep that if you choose. You can keep that mentality. I mean, no one can take it from you. But again, look at where he's at. It's very constricted. It's very hardened. So, there's not anything you can do with that at this point.
So that's why we just cut him loose and let him sit there and spin in his llama hood. And eventually he'll figure out, this is not doing me any good. Nobody wants to spend time with me, you know. Really? They just go, okay, whatever, bye. Really. Pat him on the head and go sit in the corner.
And to come just to proclaim I'm llama. What else do you have to, why did you come just to proclaim that? So he's going to proclaim that from the mountaintops.
He sat there for how long just to come and say that? Like, oh, okay.
Llama I am.
Llama I am, okay.
Okay, and
phone home. Okay, llama, phone home. Llama I am. Oh my God.
And okay,
so let's go forward to our next one. We never know what's coming up.
It's good to see. That's what's fun about it. We do get a lot of all the different scenarios you can ever imagine.
I think we've gotten just about everything. It's just been
just
craziness.
When you think you've seen it all. Anyway, okay, so here we go, and then we have one more. So
we got one more after this.
It is entertaining, right?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so, let's see what goodie comes up now. What little surprises are here. Okay, so. When I live like a one that has to be a certain program, a certain programming. When I live like a one that has to be a certain programming, I guess that's the word, then I am not myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I want this to go, this programming in my mind, because it speaks stories to me that I don't like.
Yeah.
That I have to be not listen, but it still come like, this is what you do, this is how you are, this what, like story music that is not a good music tuned to me.
Okay.
So programming needs to be unprogramming.
Right, right. Right. So in this, I would say, you need to take another birth. Okay. And then go in and try to have a, if you can go into a birth where you can have a life of more contemplation, okay, and reset. You need to reset, okay, and find out who and what you are versus this mind spin that you've taken on, okay?
So like push the reset button.
Needs to have the reset button pushed, right.
That's always a good thing, a refresh, reset. Okay,
yeah.
So...
yeah, if he takes another birth, he has that opportunity to go in, ask for a family that's going to reset that button. To
different experiences.
Yeah, different experience.
Some more depth and help to maybe, wash that away. At least in opportunities for that.
Right.
Okay, so now I hear this song like woman, a song like woman. Her song different than this programming to me. Like I need to do something that not have to be always think. Yes, this is true. What you say is not.
Yeah, you watch the thought and you see where it comes and goes to. It's a path of looking and observation.
Yeah, so this I want to have something that not tell me these things that I am and that I have done always. Like if this is better because I have to be always running from this thing in me.
Yeah. I would say maybe I'm feeling like the Himalayan master. Might be good for him.
Okay.
We're going to call in the Himalayan master.
What's nice, we just have these energies there, and they're helper energies. So we just kind of, and then they
show up.
It.
These helper energies come and show up, and they can help to move them, can explain to them better and move them forward in their thinking and their understanding.
On that plane.
Which
is so nice. It's a different energy. So, in some ways.
Right.
Okay, so Himalayan master. Let's see. It's funny because now more of the visions are, there's felt out there more of it. I do feel the mountains and things there. There's a feeling, it's kind of looks like Shiva actually, or feeling of Shiva. Okay, there, it really is, because you see the Ganga, the water and stuff on the knot. And, okay, so he's there, the mountains. Okay, so that's the refreshing feeling coming from that. Refreshment, okay, refreshment. Like you say, reset. Okay, so Shiva Master here.
Shiva Master. Well, we'll take Shiva Master. That'll work.
Shiva Master, his sitting is on ground in earth ground. Yeah. Okay, he no budge from this ground.
Yeah.
This Shiva. Okay, he speak like don't get yourself like twisted knots, like you are like what do you do with all these thinking? Why you do this to your mind, heart, spirit? Stop. Okay,
yeah, stop winding yourself up.
Yeah,
you need to let go and relax. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Shiva man, he say to me this, and I have to listen, for I feel a way that come from that, like, oh, this is something different, like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, whoa,
this
surprise!
Hit me strong, this Shiva mountain flight. They say these things, and I just went, oh, okay. I mean, why I do this to me? Punish this mind like that. Like I need this connection.
Grounding. He needs something grounding, and to get out of the mental spin, to be more heart-centered, something he can connect with.
Yeah, this I feel here with the Shiva mountain manner energy. I feel like it come to me, and now I feel like I am more in here, like
He's more to the heart center rather than the mental spin that he's got going.
And Shiva say to me, I hear him speak like light, like shh, like that.
Yeah, quiet.
Yeah.
Enter the light, be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, be still.
Yeah,
be still. Enter stillness.
Okay.
Quiet.
Okay, I don't know. I hear him say shh. Okay, we get that. Okay, so I hear him say.
We understand
I guess you
that,
can
yes.
say. I hear him say shh like that to my heart. I hear him say shh to my heart. Like it feels like this secret place of lit light of nothing there. That
It's your temple. It's
Yeah.
where you go to commune. If you go in there, you can commune with God directly. You can commune there.
And he is definitely quietened, and I feel more this energy that came down and more grounded. It's not so, there in his head. And
So we'll leave those two together. He'll keep working with him.
that was a good connection.
It was a good connection. So he'll keep working with him, and then when he gets ready to go forward, he can help him into a new birth and get ready.
So that one.
So we are down to the grand finale.
This might be our
The
very
last
one we ever
well,
did. We don't
never say never. You know, when you say that, God says, "You think so?"
Well, the
I got
work
news
is
for
never
you.
done, but
I have got news for
now they're
you.
gonna all go. We're
Yeah.
coming back. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we never know what's up next, so I never say that because it's, oh, you think so? Yeah, I think you know what's going to happen? Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we never know what's around the corner next. Okay. All right. So, at least last one of the day. What is there to say? Okay, is it a message or a question? You said there was one message in here somewhere.
Well, we'll see.
You never know
Never know.
until you pick it up and move with it. Okay, so Okay, so here I am. Here I am. And here I am, and in this silence, like I am not in mental, so I am that way in silence, and I am like this out, out, like I don't have body, but I am still. I'm like a presence.
Right.
I'm a presence that is silent. Okay.
Right. It's like an energy, a silence of an energy presence. Yeah, you've got a rarefied form, like a light body. It's an energy. And it still has consciousness. There is consciousness. Okay, and for this one, they've already entered that stillness that ever-present is.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we have a message? Do we have a question?
Would be nice. Be nice. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
But
Message, a question,
message
or what?
A question. Sorry, it kind of rolls out like that. Okay, so I want to say that this silence is what is truth. Okay, so what is not truth is anything other than this silence. For this I know because I was in mind heavy, like one that was not good at being silent, and it took my life away. This mind, or this way of always thinking some things, and then I felt this change, like, what I do this for? I'm not that thought, I'm not thought.
So they went through this thing that I'm trying to tell people, this contemplation. They sat there and they're telling you how they got to the stillness of silence. They watched these thoughts and saw they are not these thoughts. So that's what they're saying. That their real life is in the silence, in that still point, that pure energy, rather than this mental spin of illusion and Maya. Perfect.
Yeah, so that I do, that thinking I look at, I say, I'm not that. I'm not that, like that. Like, it was like a open, like I'm not that.
So this is the process of neti, means not this, not this, not this. I'm not these things. I know I am not these things. Neti, not this, not this, not this.
Yeah, and then I feel this change, like this here more like all of a sudden, like, this river of still came to me like something different, and then I know that I'm not those things.
Yeah, so they had an opening where they entered into that stillness and saw absolutely point blank they are not those thoughts. Those are illusions. Those are dream states. They create Maya. They can create this divisionary realm, but they are something beyond that divisionary realm. Okay. They are that which is never divided. They are that pure energy, pure life.
Right, and so then I know for certain, that I am nothing but God. I am light. Right. I am only that and not that too. Like I can't say what I am. I can't speak words about it.
Right. Like, you enter into the still point. And for a while, it's very hard to speak right after that transition of entering into that, because nothing exists at that point. All these ideations about who and what you thought you were are gone in an instant. And the only reality is this God presence. And at that point, one enters such silence and stillness that physically it's difficult to speak for a time.
So they say that, and, I am this silence only, like I was not those things. So what I want to impart to those that think they cannot go into this place of silence that is beautiful and still, like a space sacred, then you don't say that to yourself, because I heavy in mind and then shift take place. Like,
yeah, so don't discount that you can enter realization. Because they were saying that I was in the mind spin was in, and then there was a shift that happens. And it happens, it can take a long time to get to that shift, but that shift is like instantaneous when it takes place.
Yeah, so this I say, and then I stay here. I don't, because I know for certain I'm not that. Why do I return to a place I'm not?
Right.
I am just this way of spirit. So I know, so I don't go to other land. I don't know it. It's not me.
It's not. And then that's what happens when you're in Turiyatita. That mind is still. Then there's no rerouting. One reroutes when they're trying to negate and figure out what happened, and then the mind starts to try to process. So if you go into this realization state and Turiyatita, the mind remains still and one just stays in that awareness. And there's no desire to go back into this realm of Maya, of illusion. It's not that the eyes don't see it. The eyes see it quite well. But one is not caught up in the drama of it, in the illusion of it, one loses at that point any suffering. One loses suffering. One loses that revolving mind, that clutching of mind down to grabbing things. That's gone. That they are just in that still point of zero. I call it 0 point balance. Okay, into that absolutely becoming like the linga of that zero, that which is ever present in everything. Okay, that 0 point is ever present in everything, but it's not touched by any of the things of Maya. It doesn't touch it.
So, should we see if there's just anything else with this being?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, so let's see if anything else comes. Okay, this I just need to say to go into this silence because it's you. It's who you are.
Right.
It's the truth of you, and you.
It's the truth of all being. It's the truth of all being. No matter what you've thought you are, you're none of those things. At the heart of being, you are this ever-present God essence of is.
Okay.
Which is the life of all life and the death of all death. Okay?
And I think we're probably pretty good here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so when this happens, it's more than an aha moment. It's not something that one gets as an aha moment of intellectual understanding. It's much deeper than that. Okay, it blows out all the mind spin at once. And then one stays in this ever-present, that what the Bible calls this peace that passes understanding. That's what that's referencing, the state of realization. Okay, that still point awareness. And one doesn't leave that. Okay, so we will leave this here. That's a great way to end it.
I think so.
Okay?
That was perfect, wasn't it?
That was a perfect ending. And we're almost at 1 hour. So it was a perfect timing, perfect ending.
Couldn't have been
so
better ending.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone. And we will see you online. Aho! Have a great one. Namaste. Bye, everyone.